A very warm welcome back to the Everyday English series. You're listening to English in Steps, and I'm your host, Armin Miller. So happy you could join us.
And I'm your co-host, Alara Vance, feeling as pleased as punch to be here with our fantastic community of English in Steppers.
Alara, after all the drama and tension at the clinic last week, I think we are all ready for a bit of healing. Today's episode is a beautiful one called A Dinner of Reconciliation.
It really is. It's all about forgiveness, rebuilding trust, and the small gestures that mean so much. This, of course, brings us to our vocabulary and our slang challenge.
That's right. Today's slang word is no biggie. What could this simple phrase mean? Listen for how Ethan uses it to make Sarah feel comfortable right at the start.
Ethan has invited Sarah to a cozy restaurant, hoping to mend what was broken. Let's join them and listen to the story.
The restaurant was quiet and warm. Ethan sat by the window, waiting. He had arrived early, his heart a mix of nerves and hope. The door opened, and Sarah entered. He immediately rose, a gentle smile on his face, and embraced her as she reached him. He pulled out her chair with care, and they both sat down in a slightly awkward silence. The waiter arrived, giving them a welcome moment to pause.
Good evening. Are you ready to order, or would you like a moment?
As the waiter left, Ethan looked around the room. Ethan smiled, then reached down beside his chair and brought out a wrapped box. Sarah carefully unwrapped it. Inside was a beautiful polished wooden painter's palette with her name elegantly engraved on the handle. Sarah's eyes filled with happy tears, her smile tender and deep. That night, with a real apology and a gift full of personal meaning, they truly began to heal, rekindling the warm glow of trust between them.
Oh, that was just beautiful. The gift, the apology, that felt so much more real and heartfelt. Let's break down all those lovely phrases.
It's my pleasure. These idioms are wonderful for expressing luck, love, and encouragement. Let's start.
The first was when Sarah said their meeting was a stroke of luck. This means an event that happens by pure chance and has a very happy outcome.
A stroke of luck. Think of a stroke like a sudden bolt of lightning or a single brush stroke on a painting. One single fortunate moment.
For example, finding a $20 bill on the street was a real stroke of luck.
Or by a stroke of luck, the last train hadn't left yet.
In the restaurant, Ethan told Sarah that the sky's the limit. This is a phrase of encouragement that means there are no limits to what someone can achieve.
The sky's the limit. The image is that there's nothing above you to stop your progress. You can go as high as the sky.
For instance, she's so talented that for her career, the sky's the limit.
Or with this new technology, the sky's the limit for what we can create.
Ethan joked about the restaurants being a bit low end. This adjective describes something that is of lower quality or price compared to other similar items.
Low end, it's the opposite of high end. It's often used to talk about products like electronics, cars, or in this case, decor.
For example, I just need a low-end laptop for basic emails and browsing.
Or they furnish their apartments with low-end but functional furniture.
Ethan told Sarah that being with you is what counts. The phrase "what counts" refers to what is most important in a situation.
Being with you is what counts. It's like counting votes or points. You're identifying the one thing that has the most value.
For instance, I don't care if we win or lose, it's playing together that counts.
Or don't worry about the gift being perfect. It's the thought that counts.
Ethan also said meeting her was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. This describes an event or opportunity that is very rare and special.
Once in a lifetime, the phrase is literal. It suggests that something is so special, it will likely only happen one time in your entire life.
For example, a trip to see the Northern Lights was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Or this is a once-in-a-lifetime job offer. You should take it.
Ethan told Sarah that the choice is yours. This is a polite way of saying that she has the freedom to decide.
The choice is yours. It's a very clear and direct phrase that gives all the decision-making power to the other person.
For example, a teacher might say to a student, "You can do your report on any historical figure. The choice is yours."
Or we can go to the movies or the park. The choice is yours.
Ethan talked about his fear of losing his chance to win someone's heart. This is a classic romantic idiom that means to make someone fall in love with you.
Win someone's heart. Love is often described as a battle or a prize. To win a heart is to earn that person's deepest affection.
For example, with his kindness and humor, he slowly began to win her heart.
Or the main character in the movie does everything you can to win the heart of its true love.
Ethan called the palette a modest gift. A modest gift is a gift that is not expensive or extravagant.
Modest gift means simple or not large. It's a humble way to present something, emphasizing the thought behind it, not the price.
For example, please accept this modest gift as a token of my appreciation.
Or she brought a modest gift of a potted plant for the new homeowners.
Finally, Ethan told her, "You color my world." This beautiful idiom means that someone brings joy, excitement, and happiness into your life.
Color my world. The image is that your life is a black and white picture until a special person arrives and fills it with vibrant color.
It's a wonderful phrase. For example, "I was so lonely before I met you. You truly color my world."
Or her laughter and optimism color my world every single day.
And that's our list. Now that we know what these romantic and encouraging phrases mean, let's hear the story one more time.
I'm ready. The scene is even more beautiful now. Let's listen.
The restaurant was quiet and warm. Ethan sat by the window, waiting. He had arrived early, his heart a mix of nerves and hope. The door opened, and Sarah entered. He immediately rose, a gentle smile on his face, and embraced her as she reached him. He pulled out her chair with care, and they both sat down in a slightly awkward silence. The waiter arrived, giving them a welcome moment to pause.
Good evening. Are you ready to order, or would you like a moment?
As the waiter left, Ethan looked around the room. Ethan smiled, then reached down beside his chair and brought out a wrapped box. Sarah carefully unwrapped it. Inside was a beautiful polished wooden painter's palette with her name elegantly engraved on the handle. Sarah's eyes filled with happy tears, her smile tender and deep. That night, with a real apology and a gift full of personal meaning, they truly began to heal, rekindling the warm glow of trust between them.
Wow, that was just so much better than just a fancy gift. The direct apology, the personal connection, that was true reconciliation.
It really was. My heart just melted when he explained why he got her the palette. Okay, on that happy note, are we ready to reveal the answer to our slang challenge?
Let's do it. The slang was no biggie. It's a very casual and friendly way to say it's not a big deal or it's not a problem. In the story, when Sarah apologized for maybe being late, Ethan said no biggie to immediately put her at ease.
That's a perfect explanation. A huge high five to our English in-steppers who got it right. Using little phrases like no biggie will make your conversational English sound so natural.
Absolutely. Your mission this week, English Insteppers, is to use one of these phrases in a real conversation. Maybe tell a talented friend, the sky's the limit, or tell someone you love that they color your world. Let us know how it goes in the comments.
Yes, share the love. And please remember to subscribe to English in Steps so you don't miss a single step of this journey with us.
And speaking of love, here is today's quote from the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies.
I think Sarah and Ethan are finally finding their way back to that. Until next time, English and Steppers, keep practicing and keep your hearts open.
Goodbye.